Hey everybody, we made it to the first battle of the Civil War, Fort Sumter. So this is what it would look like. The background picture here is what it looked like when the actual battle was taking place. We're going to read a little bit about it. I'm going to show you how to access the Google form, and then that's all for this battle. So it's the first one. So Fort Sumter, it happened on April 12th of 1861. The Battle of Fort Sumter signaled the start of the Civil War. Fort Sumter is on an island near Charleston, South Carolina. South Carolina had seceded from the Union and became part of the Confederacy. So they believed in slavery, they believed in slave rights, and they hated that Lincoln was elected. The North considered the fort to be the United States government property, but the South believed that the fort belonged to the new Confederacy. So if you're looking at a map of the United States at a time, Fort Sumter is down here. It's in South Carolina, and as you can tell, it is in a very southern area. It's way down here. Jefferson Davis, the new Confederate president, appointed General T. Beauregard to lead the Confederate troops. Northern troops were led by Major Robert Anderson. Major Anderson moved his men from Fort something to Fort Sumter. There he had found he was outnumbered and surrounded by the Confederate army. Anderson and his troops began to run out of food and supplies. So the North were literally stranded on like an island in Southern territory. Some of the army. Territory. Woo! The Confederate Army was hoping that Major Anderson would leave South Carolina without a fight, but he refused to leave. So here's some northern troops are at Fort Sumter on basically an island fort in Southern territory, running out of food, running out of supplies. The South was just hoping that they would leave. Well, he didn't leave. Abraham Lincoln, the newly elected president, ordered supply ships to enter the Charleston harbor and get supplies to Fort Sumter. The Confederates immediately opened fire on the ships. That's why it looks like this. They're opening fire. The Confederate Army bombarded Fort Sumter for 34 hours. Anderson realized that he was outnumbered and surrendered. There were no deaths on either side. So the first battle, you think this first battle is going to be this huge, bloody battle, this crazy, chaotic thing. Really, the first battle of the Civil War is the North occupying a South Island fort and the South just bombing the Northern fort. Nobody died, and the North just ended up surrendering. They ran out of food, so they kind of gave up. So on the little web page that I had created, on this one right here, so if I can scroll, come on. The video that I'm talking in right now is going to be placed here. Here's a picture. You're going to go ahead and click this Google form reflection. It will take you right to where you need to answer the questions. And then if you click right here, the PDF, it will open up the PDF of what I just read, but it is sideways. So if you want to make it right side up, vertical, you got to download it and then right click and change it clockwise. So that is it for the first battle. Fort Sumter. Confederates win. Nobody died. See you in the next battle, which is the Battle of Antietam. And I'm so sad we're rushing through this, but the Battle of Antietam is actually the bloodiest battle of the entire war. So be ready for that. I'll see you in the next video.